He put in the air miles and it's paid off as he's graduated firmly into the first team picture. Here's McGeady. Made room for the cross, and Stewart's in there! And Ross Stewart fires Sunderland in front. Exactly what Lee Johnson was looking for. It's an early goal at the Stadium of Light. And this League One playoff semi-final has been lit up here by Ross Stewart, who keeps his fabulous personal record going in the playoffs. Initially north of the border in Scotland, but no surprise to see yet another assist. His 17th assist this season for Aidan McGeady. And Stewart gambled that it was going to arrive at the near post, got there ahead of Ioma, and there's no chance for Alex Palmer in the Lincoln goal. Sunderland 1, Lincoln 0, and Lincoln's advantage in the tie down to 2-1. Real height on these set pieces. It drops at the feet of McGeady. 5 red and white shirts wait for the cross, and Wyke's in there! It's 2-0! And it's that man again, makes up for missing that open goal, Charlie Wyke. And Lincoln City having all sorts of problems in dealing with the balls into the box. And the joy unconfined amongst the 10,000 Sunderland fans inside the Stadium of Light. Once again, it's the ball in from McGeady that causes the problem. And Charlie Wyke is there. Palmer gets a decent hand to it, but he can't keep it out. 2-0 on the day, 2-2 on aggregate. Goal number 31 of the season for Charlie Wyke. Well, when Lee Johnson put his head on the pillow last night and dreamt about the perfect first half performance, this, after being wholly outplayed in the first half, Lincoln taking the game to Sunderland since the resumption, and a free header, and Hopper scores! Tom Hopper! And Lincoln City are back in front on aggregate. 2-1 on the day, but Lincoln 3-2 on aggregate. And it was a simple header. And what a different atmosphere inside the Stadium of Light now. It's really poor marking. Charlie Wyke gets caught under the ball here, and Hopper is free behind him and said thank you very much. Tom Hopper's 11, they have scored from all but 4 of their spot kicks this season. They actually lost here in the AFL Trophy semi-final that Sunderland went on to win at Wembley against Tranmere this season. Sunderland won the shootout 5-3 on aggregate. But George Grant with the opportunity to put Lincoln right in the box seat again. No! Denied by Burge. Brilliant save from the Sunderland goalkeeper. Makes up for that mistake in the first leg when he had his attempted clearance closed down by Brennan Johnson, who had a tap in. Well, this is it. Surely Sunderland have to score from this set piece to take us to 30 minutes extra time. Who wins the first header? Sunderland still trying to keep it alive. It'll break for Diamond. Referee says that's enough. And Michael Appleton completes a magnificent job and takes Lincoln City to Wembley for a date against Blackpool in 8 days' time. Tom Hopper's second half goal after Sunderland's blistering first half performance brought goals for their 2 strikers, Ross Stewart and Charlie Wyke. But the nature of the opening 10-15 minutes of the second half completely different from the first 45 Lincoln came out firing. They hit the bar. They eventually scored through Hopper. McGeady hit a post for Sunderland. McGrandles missed a sitter in the second half for Lincoln after Charlie Wyke, who scored in the opening half, had missed a first half sitter for Sunderland. There were so many talking points. It could have swung one way or the other, but it's gone in favour of Lincoln City. Congratulations to Michael Appleton and his young team. And Sunderland's anguish continues, the tears flowing there for Charlie Wyke. This huge club with a massive fan base will play third-tier football yet again next season. Will Aidan McGeady be around again at the age of 35? Championship clubs will come calling. So many Sunderland players out of contract at the end of the season. It's likely to be a very different looking squad for Lee Johnson next season. Wow, what a game. 10,000 fans made it quite an atmosphere, and finishes at the Stadium of Light on the day. Sunderland 2, Lincoln 1, but decisively Lincoln are to Wembley in the League One playoff final, 3-2 on aggregate.